Okay, we are back. Let me unplug that. And onwards to pyre. I'll wait until everyone's in. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Okay, I am back. Who is here with me? Alright, I'm gonna push forward. Who is actually here with me? Someone speak up and say something. Huh. Wonder who that is. Do not recognize. Have we actually read all the pages? Here's the thing. We only have one. How many more? Rift? Anyone? Okay, you know what? I'm continuing. If you guys can't talk, then you can't talk. She seems to have something on her mind. Oh, hi, mister. I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because I was so worried about Mr. Hedwin for a while there, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met. Him and Miss Jodariel, Mr. Greentail, and you too. But I just really like him. She sighs. She seemed to be happy here. Say, do you, She trails off for a moment. Do you think he likes me too? If she's wondering, she should just talk to him. Enjoys her company, but does not. You know? Best to talk to him. We suggest to Bay if she has certain feelings for Hedwin, that she should let him know. It's a rare privilege to feel loved. She stares at you for a moment, and then begins to laugh. Oh, you're so silly, mister. I didn't mean like that. Not so embarrassing. Besides, I think maybe he's a little old, you know? I would go cheer him up. This is a funny story. She bounds off, leaving you to ponder what just happened exactly. Alright, onward. Northern currents towards Stonewall pass by an old carcass of ships long gone. We spotted wreckage in the area. Believes there could be valuables. Southern current Stonewall brims with large sea creatures. Secrets. Items. I am not in yet need of buffs. I do need items, however. The remnants of a shattered fleet do little to raise the confidence of your companions, given the massive, deathless tempest rages to the north, not far from your position. We ought to be more concerned with that storm than fighting trinkets, Greentail. Oh, relax, Jody. Let me do my job. I didn't show up when you're out there keeping watch. Just tell you off for coming off it. Now, did I? You interrupt me in the middle of my work no fewer than 4 times per day. They go on like this for some time before turning to you. Investigating the wreckage is going to take time, but you may find something to show for it. You suggest it may be well worthwhile to continue searching the wreckage. After coming this far, Rookie grins wide. You didn't miss much. We talked to Bay, and we just talked to Bay. But there's not much to say. She's kind of flitty. She's very flitty. Ah, Toblerone. Knew you'd see it my way, chum. Let's see what we can get. After an exhaustive search. Sorry, chum. I think I was just chasing the refraction of the sun or something. There's nothing down there. Jodariel fumes at all this, but says nothing. Ah, well. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The stars demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then, something nearby water stirs, and from it springs something familiar. Oh my god, here we go again. Hold, good ladies and good sirs! This knight beseeches you to hear him, if you would please. What now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do. In turn, this knight has further need of you, good lady. Out with it then. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Headwind? Not really, no. Nay, look ye not so surprised. Your valor in the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you upon his long-lost honor as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the pyre hearts? Holy crap! His eyeball turned into fire. They are base cowards! This knight can no longer abide such spineless characters, having witnessed true glory in our clash upon the Hulk of Oris. Never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. And furthermore, this knight— oh my god. Hang on, someone's messaging me and I need to recover my voice. Okay. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north. Is it not so that you seek passage to the north? With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know his way to cross the storm. Some sort of long-held secret among worm exiles in these waters. Dodaria pulls the rest of you aside after Headwind gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask. And this one seems to be as good as we're going to get. That is true. Dariel growls back at the who tries his best to look presentable. Headwind is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help you cross the Deathless Tempest, that he can come along for now. Oh my god, what am I looking at? This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you pass the storm. No, first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto the knight your blessings, and in the name of the Night Wings, thus shall he go forth. It is not clear to you as to what exactly intends. As you begin to say something in response, Sir Gilman cries out in triumph. He vanishes into the depths. Yet, though this close encounter with him, you cling to some sense of where he goes and what he intends to do. He became an anime girl, yeah. Hasn't. Yeah, his aura trail stays behind him. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwings, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere on the outer reaches of the Sea of Souls. He calls out to you. Excuse me. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores to you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought not be not far east of here. Today, we shall bring peace to this embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's burdens, the action we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just! Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Interesting. So he has a form of teleport. And when he breaks... Hark! Yonder lies the foul spawn of the unfathomed the Plurnus. Wait. Boiling the seas with their wrath. Exile worms within these waters long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage through the downside channels for any save the knights of own kind. Begone from here, fiends! This night shall finish what under King Oars started. Okay, he can't go through... Wow, that's a nice effect for, not just lightning, but for water. For rain, I mean. Sir Deluge. Hold it right there, you traitorous slug! How dare you turn your back on this knight? To your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked. Here, you hold no sway over this knight. Make a murloc noise. And what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be the ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why, you dare to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings? Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight, if you so dare as well. By our hearts, banish him. This is an order. Blah, 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 blah. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave the dirty work unto your charges? Fine, Gilman. You wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Mars, Lady Seagrass, to me, ban this troublemaker. Wow, they are terrible. You are the master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge. Thus, shatter. Shatter our fraternal bones. This knight would say it was an honor serving you, Sir Deluge. But that would be a bold-faced lie. And yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowy traitor! This night will have your head, Gilman! As the days wears on, there's no sign of the Worm Knights. Your companions grow restless. But then... Hail! This night returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little temptress ought no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless tempest begins to simmer and subside. Ta-da! Now we get to leave Seussland and go somewhere else. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwyn, help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Let's join the group. He also revealed the pattern. Okay, let's do this. With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You were true to your word, Worm. I should give you that. But what now? We're stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question. And what? And from one most fair, call me that once more and I shall tie you in your knots. Oh my god, please tell me he is not like falling for Jordiel. Jordiel. Oh my god, that would just not, that I, from one most spirited as well, this knight is wise aside with ye. Just, where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may. I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then, let me be the first to say, let's go. We're on the verge of sailing across the Sea of Souls. Say... Turk? It's Turk, right? I remember it being very simple. Aye, Rookie? What is it? That lute of yours you're always carrying around, you know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, you know what I mean? Aye. Then let me see what I can do.
Before o'er the salt and roiling sea, the moon began to cry. The valley ran with sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise. Place where Plurna scuttled her foe, the doomed ship still resides. The Titan met her end on its prow, forsaken by the tides. In death she leaves her stain on the place, the tempest never dies. Her final throes and shivers and shakes 1,000 years gone by. Oh, oh,
I see his voice is still as good as ever. And this is why I love Supergiant's games. They don't try to make it ultra high res. They don't try and do everything at once. They make a good game. They just make a good game. With good things just like that. Good graphics without having to go to ultra high definition 3D. Beautiful music done by hand. Good story that leaves you wanting more. And 2 amazing, actually 3 now, amazing singers. They know what they're doing. At last your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Black grass, searing vapor, and strangling forests mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. The ancient tribes first discovered this, the northern landmass of downside. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Oh god, we're in lava land. It seems so. I mean, so far we've got a demon. We've got a bat. We've got a, human, which is a nomad. We've got a dog, a cur. We've got a savage. And we picked up a worm. So there has to be one more, which would be the Naga. Sir Gilman's Crest, the official certification of knighthood in the Commonwealth, oft-sought by worm knights. I hesitate. You approach Sir Gilman, who is influencing the narrator to do his voice, who must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with his single eye. Hail, Master Reader. This knight is determined to train harder and join the famous Nightwings. Having joined the famous Nightwings, he shall ensure that this trimivate. Why do I keep saying term? Oh right, because oh yeah, I should go back and finish that. This trimivate continues to live up to its most feared reputation. It is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hearts, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some triumvirates this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name. They are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, to prevail at any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules as they were written by Under King Horus and his 7 friends deserve neither his honor nor his freedom. I'm just imagining, what's his face, Major Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. Just imagining his voice, and it's like, yeah, just apply Armstrong's mentality, and you're fine. Thusly, this knight does not have confidence the Master Reader. Does this knight have confidence the Master Reader will resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion? Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness. If you please excuse him, Master Reader. Okay, I'm good. Thinking of a worm flexing like, or dancing like it does. He dances ridiculous. Training herself. Looking at the book's pictures, fluttering about. Arguing with Jordial. Arguing with Hedwyn. Looking for something. Exploring nearby. What brings you to me this time, my dear reader? Show me how to fight with the worm. about the same as Yuki. Bollocks! Piss! Tiny bit of damage, but nope. No. Okay, so she is... Oh, whoops, wrong button. Oh well. Oh, we still need to talk to... gorgeous. You find Hedvin asking for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Oh god, come back. Here we go. Just stuff it somewhere. Okay. Alright, everyone, don't go too far, and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are rather territorial. For your part, you remain in the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see any in detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back, and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everybody, I'm back. I have come back. Bay returns from the east with little report, save for word that glowing molten rock is very, very hot. The snark yet lives! Although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern pass, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Tizzo wonders whether any species of fish live in pools nearby in the pools or rock nearby. The little imp Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon. There was a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, shadows in the crags may very well cover advance against whoever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though, in my experience, we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb towards the nest of Teresa. The exiled harp monarch, lived in solitude among these very cliffs. Of winged harps, the ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. The exiles of the high-wing remnants. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me for now. I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Then Headwind steps in, as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jodariel glares at the sky as everyone else disperses even. No, I don't need to mentor him, not at the moment. That would be interesting to see. Jatariel, you're in the way of the experience bar. It wouldn't be enough. Sure, job. I could go for some enlightenment right about now. Might take the edge off. You sit down with Ruki to go over the subtler aspects of the rite, such as state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. So, if you get banished in the rites, just try to find your way back to your pyre, right? Possibly. One moment. Oh, it's Sorami's birthday today. The low road to the nest of Teresa passes through Razor which is patrolled by. He can negotiate. Razor sharp sands. No, we'll get damaged if we go through there. In a fight, I can at least do something against the element. Sow yourselves, you frightened little birds! All day long, winged shadows cross the sky. You're being watched. Jodariel is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your anonymity towards the hearts had best be held in check here. Jody looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request with a silent gesture. Then he called towards the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. The request is met with nothing but silence. You return your search in vain for any indication for acknowledgement. Ooh, burp. Then, without notice, one of them appears. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jodariel can respond. Damnation! Wait here and I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you're alone with your panic. However, soon the lone minstrel returns, amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls out towards them. We thank you for your hospitalities, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jody returns, sullen. The exiles of the high-winged remnants are letting you pass, for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks, and wish no further trouble for the time. It is warning, one that leaves Jodariel fuming. Now I kind of wish Burb was here, because I imagine he would like to see this. It is a fucking unicorn. It is a fucking unicorn. At last you arrived at the nest of Teresa, where the next rite will soon commence. You cannot shake the feeling that an unseen eye watches your way against the scent. Remains watching now. No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Righteous flame! Oh, very nice. Very nice. I don't have the money though. Thanks, guys. Good luck in that thing you're going to tonight. Actually, wait. I wonder if this would affect him. Alright, let me read this and then we'll continue forward. Or I'll restart the stream, then we'll continue forward. The hunt for Myr. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus he awaited the last embrace. It was the imp Haba, that nursed him back to health, and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myr would come in search for him, some under employment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure he was dead. Alright, I'm mustering courage. Flipping about through the book. Scouting the grounds. Warming up. Nearby. Vibrating. Wandering in the crystal. Meditating. Donning his remnants. His raiments, even. Okay. I'm gonna restart the stream. Give me one moment.